What's going on, people? I just want to speak briefly on black cannibalism. Black cannibalism. Black people eating their own flesh. Now, I want you to keep it in the proper context in which I'm speaking. Black people eating their own flesh. Now, a lot of times when you think of cannibalism, you think of incidents that took place like in Florida or in California, where this dude decided he was on some type of drug and decided to eat into the flesh of another human being. That's not the type of cannibalism that I am talking about. Now, before I go on, I want to invite you to go to Fearless J 1111 on YouTube and subscribe. Also, if you choose to, click on the PayPal button on the bottom and financially support this channel. Now, I've had people that comment other videos and said, don't hold your breath because black people are not going to support your channel. I know this, but I'm putting it out there anyway because I know that there's a few out there, a faithful few that don't mind supporting this content. They don't mind at all. Okay, that's just the way it is in the black community. That's all a part of black cannibalism, eating the flesh of others, not wanting to see others succeed in life. So this video fits right into this. Okay, because when black people, you know, as long as I was monetizing videos, black people were saying like, oh, you making money off the backs of blacks. You know, you're making money and you're monetizing your videos. And everybody was concerned about my pockets. But then I say, okay, I'm not going to monetize my videos, but I'm going to put a link and you guys can support it if you choose to. Well, I've had people support the channel financially. You know, and I'll give a shout out to people that continue to support the channel financially. But there's going to be that great number that's not, just because of the level of hate that's within the black community. Now, people, you're not obligated to do anything. It's free will. It's upon your own free will and accord to do this. Nobody's, you know, twisting your arm. Nobody's forcing you to do something that you really don't want to do. Like I mentioned in the last video, no, you're not paying me. You know, this is like you going to church and then you decide to put a free will offering into the basket, which also ties into this video. Okay, to put a free will into it, but then there's those people that's going to go and say, well, the church is taking the people's money. You know, the pastor is living better than the members of the church. You know, so there's going to always be those people that's going to eat the flesh of other black people because they don't like to see other people that look like them succeed in life. Okay, so, but anyway, the link is on the bottom if you choose to. You know, I don't expect it, but if you choose to, feel free to support this channel financially. Now, this video was inspired by a video that I watched, and I'm going to also put that link on the bottom as well, where this black dude had posted a video talking about the black church. And of course, you had a whole lot of people that were commenting. Okay, but among those comments, only a few noticed what I noticed. Although he spoke negative about the black church, which of course a lot of black people do on YouTube, on the internet as a whole, you know, and these are people that actually go to church, and a lot of them that don't go to church, don't go inside the church, don't read the Bible, don't even believe in Christianity, but yet they have something negative to say about not just Christianity or the church, but the black church. Hence, black cannibalism, eating the flesh of others, eating the flesh of yourselves, of your own communities, destroying yourselves. So he made a video speaking negatively about the black church, and the majority of the comments, all of the comments, were negative about the black church and telling him how he was preaching the truth. But one thing they refused to notice, they did not notice, was the first two video clips that he showed that he claimed to be the black church was white churches, Benny Hinn. So there was a couple of video clips about white churches, but yet those white churches had black people in it that were falling out on the floor. All right. So people were like, oh yeah, these churches, these black churches, but yet that's a white church. So I commented him and told him, like, well, Benny Hinn is a white church. It had a black person on there, but it was a white church. So white churches get passes and black churches you're supposed to stay away from. See, and a lot of these so-called people that attack black churches attend white churches. They go out to white churches, they give their money, and then they brag about how great the white teachers, the white churches teach. The white churches teach better than the black churches. Now, if you put in the search black churches, you're going to see all of these videos come up where black folks are putting down black churches. Now, also among the comment were a couple of white people that was telling him that he was telling the truth regarding black churches. But yet those same white people are not speaking negative about the Catholic Church or the white churches. Now, white preachers get away with murder. They can have the air-conditioned doghouse and the airplanes, the private jets and all this other stuff, but black preachers can't do that because they black. Black cannibalism, where black people eat the flesh of each other. Because when you eat the flesh of one brother, when you destroy a brother, guess what? You're destroying yourselves. When you intentionally destroy black women, you destroy yourselves. When you intentionally destroy black men, you're destroying yourselves. Eating the flesh of each other. Black cannibalism. Okay, so I just find it interesting that black churches get passes, but yet the white churches get passes, but the black churches, black people preach, stay away from those black churches. Come out of those black churches. But what about all of the blacks that's in the white churches? Benny Hinn was a white church. A white church that had black people falling out on the floor. Peter Popoff. A lot of black people in his church. It's a white pastor. I personally couldn't go to a white church because having a white pastor is like having a white master. Just can't do it. And how are you going to teach me about my own people, the Hebrew Israelites? You know, so it's just sick and sad that we have come to this, you know, like where, and it's always been, but I have never seen this level of hate among black people toward black people. But yet you talk black power and you talk Black Lives Matter and you are always speaking against white supremacy, but yet white supremacy is in your everyday action against black people. So I want to ask, do white churches get a pass and black people don't? Why is it so easy for you to support white churches, give your money to white churches, pay white preachers for their prayer cloth or their holy water, but yet when black preachers do it, Reverend Ike and other preachers, you got a problem with that? That's all a part of black cannibalism. Because when you eat the flesh of another brother or a sister, you eat your own flesh because that's you. You hate the sight of them because you hate yourself. So feedback, tell me what you think. I'm going to put that link on the bottom. Feedback and tell me what you think. Until next time.